criminal justice, healing, education. Time to awaken the community. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever and whenever you're currently watching and or listening. You guys should know me by now, but if you guys don't, my name is Holly Sisa, and I'm the lovely founder slash host of this podcast, Morning Mimosas, where we value justice, healing, and education for the Black and minority communities. You ask why? Hello, I'm a Black and minority woman. Hello. But guys, before we get started, I just wanted to shout out the two creators of who I'm wearing today. This hat was created by Love Shats Creations. So I want to give a big shout out to her real quick. And of course, you guys have seen this before. This is from Ganelle's Crafts and Harley Hendricks. So just want to shout out those two ladies real quick before I get this episode started. And before we get this episode started, let's give our guest a proper morning mimosas welcome, because why should we not do it any other way, right? So let's welcome our special guest for today with a morning mimosas welcome.
Good
Welcome, welcome,
afternoon.
welcome. Good afternoon. Guys, I am so happy to have Mike Dickerson on Morning Mimosas today. Guys, this man is multifaceted and he has been through some things. And today he's going to be sharing his changed perspective with all of us today.
Yeah.
Welcome to Morning Mimosas. How are you doing today?
I'm blessed and highly favored, blessed to be here.
Absolutely. So glad to have you on our platform today. Now, Mike, please tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of it all.
So basically, my name is Michael Dickerson. Everybody know me as Mike the Model from Staten Island, New York. Um, I'm out here modeling, cooking, chefing, acting, TV shows, movies. I'm from New York City, but I'm out here in Atlanta just doing what I do best and just grind hard and keeping God first.
Absolutely. We absolutely love it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and share this brother's resume really quick because I'm just so impressed by a lot of things that he's done. But we'll get into everything. I just wanted to share his resume with y'all. But you guys, he has been in The Divorce and the Black, and as you guys know, that is a Tyler Perry film, and he was the banker that we all saw, guys. So that was him. Super duper impressive. And then he's also been on BMF, which is another very popular show. And I just want to say, I'm just so proud of you. I'm just like, oh my goodness, you are doing the damn thing, my brother. But
Thank
before
you.
we get deeper, you're very welcome. Before we get deeper into that, I just want to hear your beginning story. Like I explained to the morning with most viewers when I was promoting the episode, we were talking about your past life when you were younger and involved in gangs. Can you talk about your beginning and how you got into that?
So basically, I was 8 years old. But my brothers affiliated, my mom's, my uncle. So it's like when that's in your household, you think that's the way to grow up. So I wanted to be like my brother, and I just followed his footsteps. Even though he didn't want me to go that way, I just by the time he found out, it was too late, and I was too deep in. So I just followed his footsteps, and from 8 years old to 13, I really didn't get active till I was 13. But once I turned 13, it was just like, ain't no turning back now. You too deep in. So even though my brother tried to, try to save me, what you want to call it, it was too late. So yeah, that was my beginnings. Yeah, that was my beginnings of a lifestyle that turned my whole life around.
My goodness. And just from a little bit from what I know, you're from Staten Island, New York. He's from New York. So I just
Yes.
want to, I just want to know how were, because you obviously got into that lifestyle. How were the streets of Staten Island? How was it? Like, how was the demographic? Like, how was like the economics back in the day?
It was bad. Like, growing up in the projects, Like moms, she working jobs, but the people outside my building have more influence on me than my mom's. So even though my mom's try her best, all my friends are banging, brothers banging, uncles banging. So either they banging or they hustling. So it's like, what you go do? Go to school, stay in the house, or you gonna be outside with your brothers, with your friends, your family. So it was just like it wasn't a lot of opportunities in my neighborhood. So you know, growing up seeing my mother struggle, I'm just like, nah, this ain't it. So I said, you know what? Just start following my brother's footsteps, and it was hard growing up. Either you were even hustling, you gang banging, or you just in the house and not coming outside. So that's the only options you had growing up in New York City in that type of neighborhood and like low income environments.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. You have to do what you have to do to survive, right? Either either you fall victim or you play the role, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you were in this gangbang lifestyle, did you know that you were going to be in it for a long time? Like, how were you feeling during that time frame? Like, damn, like I'm gonna do this for a long time, or are you just like, oh, I'm just gonna do this until I figure out what's better for me? What was your perspective at that
So
time?
basically, so basically, from my perspective, like I said, I was 8 years old, and then I really got active when I was 13. But like I said, my brother tried to push me to a different lifestyle, but I was so deep into following his footsteps, wasn't no getting out. It's too late. Like, because once you get known as a certain thing, whether you're a blood, you're a crip, once you get known as that, ain't no like, no, oh, he's from over there, or he represent over this. So once they known for you claiming that, there's not ain't no turning back. So that's what you're known for. So that, like I said, like it got so deep that my brother couldn't save me. It was just like, nah. So he was just like, hey, if you're gonna do this, I'm gonna teach you to do it all the way. Cause ain't no, you can't joke around with this. You could lose your life. You go to jail. So if you're gonna do this, I'm gonna teach you how to do it, and you're gonna do it smart. You're gonna do it the right way, and you're gonna make me proud, and represent me. So yeah, that's how I knew it was like, yeah, yeah, this ain't no turning back now. I'm in it. I'm in it. So just play the role and do what I gotta do.
And I'm sorry that you had to be in that lifestyle as a youngin. I just want to say that I empathize and sympathize with you because I was doing street shit when I was 14, 15, 16 years old. So I
Yeah,
definitely understand that. When did you realize that you finally had to get out of that and become who you are today?
yeah. So basically, I wouldn't say get out because it's tatted all over me, and my tattoos represent where I'm from. But uh, when I wanted to turn my life around, that's when I was like, nah, that's not the way to live. And when I had deep conversations with my moms, having deep conversations with my moms, and my mom was like, yo, I love you. You're my youngest son, and I don't want to bury you. When she told me that, I said, you know what? That's what made me a light bulb come above my head. So you know what? I gotta stop living the way I'm living because I don't want to see my mom's hurt. So that right there made me just leave New York and whatever I'd done in the streets, leave that up in New York and come to Atlanta and turn my whole life around. So that's what made me do the transformation. But people know what I represent, they know where I'm from, but at the same time, they respect that I'm doing something positive with my life.
I absolutely love that. So when did you finally decide that you wanted to get out of New York and move to Atlanta? How old were you? When did you make this choice? And how did you go about everything?
So basically, like I said, I was born in New York City. I didn't leave New York till like the age of 30 because I've been out there my whole life. So from 13 to 30, all I did was like run the streets, just be in the streets. But after a while, when you grow up in that type of environment, it gets tiring after a while. Calling my mom's, yo, mom, I love you. I'll be home in 6 months. I'll be home in 9 months. Like when you keep giving your mother them phone calls, like that's not okay. Like I know that's not the way to live, but I gotta do what I gotta do. But at the same time, it was like you know what, Ma, I promise after I come home, I will never hurt you again. And I came home and just never looked back. Left all my clothes in New York, just got on the Greyhound bus, $5,000 in my bank account, came to Atlanta, and I never been back. And I'm doing good out here. So I think me leaving was a blessing.
I absolutely love that. So my next question for you is, when you got to Atlanta, did you have a plan in place of what you were going to do once you got there? Did you already have things established, or did you just go there and just like, you know what, I'm here, I'm about to change my life? What was your perspective at that time when you touched down in Georgia?
So when I got out here, I ain't know nobody. I ain't know nobody. But when I came out here, like I said, I had 5 grand on me. I went to extended stay. I said, I need to do something that I wasn't doing in New York. So that my whole goal was to come out here and turn my life around. So do not do the same things I was doing back home. That was my whole goal. That's what got me into acting and the modeling because I was already modeling in New York. But when I came to Atlanta, I I considered myself a model and an actor, not a gang member or a hustler or a street dude. No, I came in here as a new identity, as a new person. Because once I attract the people that I got away from, I'm just gonna end up right back in the same circumstances. So that's why I came here with a new identity, and I'm willing to tell my story to the youth, let them know that I've been through that and I'm still here. You don't want to go through that. So that was my whole mindset to come out here, meet people that can help me grow and what I'm trying to do.
I absolutely love that. Speaking of speaking to the youth, I actually do want you to talk to them for a few minutes about your story. What is one takeaway that you would want the youth to know so they don't go down the same path that you initially did, but go down the path that you're currently going on now?
So basically, like when you young, you really don't say no. So if I had a chance to tell a youth, I'd just tell them that like you're gonna waste a lot of years in the streets thinking like this the way to go is really not. Like it's not. Like I spent so much time in the streets. I could have been getting a I graduated high school, but I could have had a trade or invested in a business, got an LLC. Things that I'm learning now, I should have learned 20 years ago. Even though it's not too late, but I was talking to the 13-year-old kid. I told him, I said, yo, bro, you're 13. While you young, learn how to drive, learn how to cook, learn how to get an LLC, learn how to start your own business. These are things I wasn't taught when I was young. I was taught, yo, listen, you see a dude with this color, put your hands on him. Like put in work. That I was taught that to put in work. I wasn't taught about no business or anything positive. That's why I try to preach to the youth. And that age, 13 to 16, that's that age when they feel like they're about to become a man. So they make decisions that they're gonna regret in the long run. So I try to snatch them up before they make them decisions. And that's why I would tell them. I'll tell them my story to let them know what I've been through so they don't gotta go through it.
I absolutely love that, and I thank you for that information today. One of the another thing that I wanted to go ahead and ask you about is, you know, you have landed roles in a Tyler Perry film, and then you have landed a role in a PMF. Please, please, please talk to the viewers about how you went about landing those specific roles, and then also I want you to, you know, encourage someone who also wants to be an actor and a model. So let's do those 2 points next.
So basically, one of my friends from New York, she worked for Tyler Perry. She I used to hang out in her neighborhood in Brooklyn. I met her down here, but she asked me, "Do I want to be in the Tyler Perry film?" I was like, "Of course." So I got on set as background, but Tyler Perry liked the way I dressed. So we had a conversation. He asked me, "Do I want to do a scene with Megan Good?" I told him, "Of course." So I did the scene with Megan Good and Divorcing the Black on Amazon Prime. And the first week it came out, over 93 million people watched it. So after my face went viral, she started like, yo, Mike, yo, you want to be on BMF? You want to be on Wild 'N Out? You want to be on Family Feud? I'm starting getting phone calls and being on set with actors that I grew up watching, Terrence Howard, Kevin Hart, Taraji. I'm like, oh my God, I grew up watching you, and now I'm standing next to you on set. So basically, like once I did Divorce in the Black, my face went viral, and I started getting phone calls all over, and I'm still getting phone calls for roles. But for anybody that want to be an actor, I tell them get you a headshot, get you a full body, and get you some business cards. Networking could get you in the doors that was closed on you. All you got to do is network, shake hands. Like when I was on BMF, Neo told me this, right? Neo said, be respectful and be humble, and they'll get you far in this game. That's what Neo told me on BMF. And now I'm going with that, and I'm getting blessed with so many opportunities.
I'm so proud. I'm like a proud mama right now. No, it's so
Thank you.
beautiful to see when people have come from, the struggle, and then
Yes,
they have gotten themselves out of that and now they're succeeding. I just
yes,
absolutely love that. And I wish you nothing but continued success.
yes.
Um, Now, when it comes to transitioning from former gang member to
Yeah,
now, and this beautiful actor and this amazing model, what can you tell people as far as how your mental health was? Because as you guys know, here on Morning Mimosas, mental health is a very big thing that we're trying to get our Black community to take
yeah.
more seriously. So when you were transitioning from that life to the life you currently have, how was your mental health during that time? How were you feeling? I just want to know, because over here we care about men's mental health.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how were you doing during that when you were doing that transition?
I can't even lie to you. It was bad. Like I was drinking every day. Like I felt like I had nothing to live for. I'm just like, yo, I'm, representing the color. I'm getting in trouble, getting into fights, getting shot at. Just like my mental health was bad. I just felt like I didn't care. Like I don't care. Like I didn't care. But now that I'm older, it's not that I regret the choices I made. Now I'm more wiser. And now I could teach somebody else to make these decisions that I didn't make. So my mental health was just all over the place. Because when you out there in the streets, you really in the streets, you gotta watch your back from enemies or people around you. Police, police is out to get you. People that look like you is out to get you. So you're so much on guard, you can't even think straight. Because you're so on defense mode. You can't think straight. But my mental health, like 2 days a week, I'll log out of social media and give myself a mental vacation. 2 days every week. You got to do that to get your mental stable and aligned with how your life is going. But when I was in the streets, my mental, I couldn't think straight. So that's why I feel like I was making so many bad decisions because my mental wasn't right.
So now you're saying you take two mental health days a week, and then you
Yes,
take those same 2 days to get off of social media to make sure that you're in your zen and making sure that you're, taking care, self-love, right?
yes, yes, yes.
I absolutely love that. Well, can you tell us about any projects that you're allowed to tell us about that you have coming up?
Yeah, I got a film coming up in August called Better Left Alone. It's about Lucky Johnson. Got that coming up. I just got seen in BMF last night. They just dropped the episode last night of BMF season 4. That's the third time I got seen in this season. Make sure I go check that out on Stars. I'm in a web series called A Friend of Me from George. He's from Ohio, Warrior Style Films. And I'm in a crime boss TV show called Atlanta's Ugly. I'm one of the hitmen for the cartel. So, yeah, I got a lot of big things coming.
Congratulations on everything that you have going on.
Thank you.
Do you have any final words that you want to say pertaining to you, pertaining to the youth, pertaining to anything pertaining to yourself, or anything that you
I just,
want to bless the viewers with?
I want to tell the viewers, don't drink from every cup handed to you. That's how you get poisoned. Do not drink from every cup
Fact.
handed to you. That's how you get poisoned.
Okay, guys, we're gonna end the episode on that note, because that is absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Dickerson, for coming on Morning Mimosas. We would love to have you back on the show again.
Yes.
Guys, you guys know this is Morning Mimosas, right? Where we value justice, healing, and education for the Black and minority communities. We will see you guys next time. See you later.